voice of Clear Angel out of London, England. But without further ado, you know what? We got a princess up in the Gucci right about now. So without further ado, what's going on, Angel? How you doing?
Big up yourself, King Rocco. It's an honor to be here, all the way in England. And I'm from Birmingham, but we love London, but that's where I'm from, Birmingham. Yeah, man.
Oh, you're a Birmingham girl. All right, that's what's
Yes,
up.
yes.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah, first of all, yeah, nice to see you.
You
Let's
too.
begin right now. For persons out there who don't know who is Clear Angel, tell us a little about Clear Angel. Where you just said you're from Birmingham, England. Tell us more. Tell us a little bit more about you growing up as a child in Birmingham, England.
My daddy was a sound man, so I've kind of got my experience of different types of genres of music, including reggae and dancehall. In them days, we called it raga or bashment. In school, I was very musical, artistic. My singing voice comes from my dad as well because the whole of my dad's family, they're the ones who have got the singing abilities. So I'd say that I get
All
obviously my
right.
voice from my
Before we get to
father.
the singing, let us hear about Clear Angel as a child. Were you one of them kid who was born with a gold spoon?
Oh no, definitely not. But we were brought up with love and music, so I think that it was okay. But yeah, I wasn't born with a golden spoon. We have to work hard. And my mum was a social worker, so she worked mad hours. My dad was a sound man, so he was always out on the weekends and stuff. So everybody around me was a grinder. The grandparents, them grind. Everybody I work hard, so we never get nothing easy.
Right. So walk us through for you as a child. What was school like? What kind of kid were you?
I was a loud kid. I was very vibrant. I used to sing any and anywhere I could. I was always the talkative one, always in some form of mischief. Not really bad, but mischief in terms of always trying to do something that I'm not supposed to be doing. But most of the time, I used to get into trouble. I always keep bringing it back to the music, but when I look back now, music was really, really a big part of my life because even in school, it used to get me into trouble because sometimes I used to be down the corridor just singing loud and there's classes going on and the teachers are like, be quiet. And I that used to hurt my feelings because I used to think, you know what, I'm going to be a star one day. And you lot are going to be not telling me to shut up then. So, yeah, I was a very enthusiastic, energetic girl.
Awesome, awesome. So were you what number kid you were? First, second child?
I am the middle child. I had two sisters before me, but they both passed away. So one before me, and then I'm the middle, and then
Sorry to
my,
hear that.
my last sister.
Hmm.
So really, from the age of probably about 5, I grew up as an only child.
So growing up as a only child, with your mom and dad, you must have been lonely sometime, don't you?
Nah, because music again. I was the type of girl that was like a tomboy. So my dad, there's so many things that he probably wanted to do with me, but he never used to do them with me because obviously I was a girl. But then he used to see that, so that girl like gravitate to what the boys them are do, and to him never have a boy. He just, embraced me. Like one day, I used to touch his turntable all the time, and you got the needle. And I never knew that he knew I was touching it, but I was just curious because I loved records and I loved the whole thing. So I touched it one day and I broke it. Oh my God. I thought, oh, that's
I can
it now,
imagine you
mate.
probably was in a lot of trouble that day.
Yes, man, because him always a talk about that legal is very expensive and how
Hmm.
much it costs and you have to be careful with it. So I broke it. But when he came in, it was like, you know what? Nobody touch my things. Come to me and I will show you how to use the stuff. And that was really encouraging for me as a young girl because really, dads ain't really going to bring their daughters down the road of sound system. But my dad was like that. He introduced me to records. I used to go to record shops and buy records. When we went to Jamaica, me and my mum, we brought back new records from Jamaica. So I think that music is just always entangled up in my life.
Yeah, notice you say you were from United Kingdom, but notice you got a little Jamaican side of you. Can you tell us about where the Jamaican heritage and roots actually started with you?
All right, the twingy twang. So my grandparents obviously big up, the Windrush era. My grandparents came here. made a life, brought their culture over here. Then obviously my mum was born here. She was born in London, but my dad was born in Kingston, Jamaica, Hope Road. So the connection, you know, his parents were from Jamaica, Spanish Town. So the connection to Jamaica, definitely like on a Sunday we eat rice and peas and curry goat and chicken and them type of thing there. And then obviously my dad with the sound system connected us even more to Jamaica. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's probably where they said that from I was 3 years old, me I taught patois. And I can believe it because I've got a little 4 year old and he talks a bit of patois as well. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just embedded in me from them time there.
So for you, I mean, growing up, it's like you get the best of both worlds. You're Brit, and also you also Jamaican, not by birth, but also you're Jamaican. Tell us that feelings. I mean, but able to learn to speak patois, and as a young British. I mean, what your peers used to say to you, like going to school. I'm sure some of them probably used to make fun out of you.
Yeah, well, my mum, she's not in her at all. She's poshish, so she don't like the patois. Even now, when I talk to her in patois, she's like, you know, you're going like you're Jamaican, and she's answering me back in patois. And my mama that all
How
angry.
funny, isn't it?
Get it? You're telling me don't speak, but you're answering me back in patois. And when she's angry, she uses her patois. But yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I feel like being a Jamaican English is obviously a benefit because you know there's a lot of poverty, there's a lot of things going on in Jamaica that obviously we should be looking better education, better healthcare, better. There's a lot of better things overall here. So I'm grateful to be British, but I'm also grateful to tap into my proper heritage, which is African, which is Jamaican. But I
Awesome.
feel like I'm lucky, definitely, because I'm doing dancehall music and it's good to sound authentic. So I don't want them to say, oh, what did that girl there? Where she a go, man? She know nothing about Jamaica. I do study my history and I have a lot of love for reggae music.
Awesome, awesome. We're gonna get to the music shortly. So transiting, I mean, from a child into adolescent to teenager and stuff like that. Walk us through your life as a teenager. You are an only child, yes, we understand all of that. But as a teenager, as a young black Brit, I'm sure you've experienced something what a lot of us don't like to talk about and don't want to talk about racism growing up in the United Kingdom. Talk us through that.
You know what? It's a big thing to talk about. I don't really feel like I have experienced that level of racism. I'd say that the racism that I know about is what I've read, I've seen, I've been taught,
Right,
I've seen. So I can't really say, you know,
right,
even a
right,
Caucasian person has been racist to me in terms of calling me out of my name or whatever like that. But I know that in Britain, in certain times, you know, no dogs, no Irish, no blacks. It was a deep thing back then. You know, we've been fighting for equality for years, so I'm not gonna dismiss it. But I
right.
can't say from my heart that I've ever really experienced some intense racism, and I'm grateful that I haven't. I mean, discrimination, probably discrimination, but you understand that, but not actual racism where a person wants to hurt you or violate you or because of the color of your
Right, that's
skin.
awesome.
Yes.
So, from a teenager growing into an adult now, what your life used to be like?
So to be honest, I battled with traumas from I was young because my mum was ill. You know, she had a illness called alcoholism. So, you know, through my life, it was touch and go, no consistency. You know, always wanting that motherly love. But my mum's brilliant. She's such a strong lady who, you know, has taught me so much about resilience and about tenacity and about confidence in even when you've gone down the wrong road, you still can become a better person. So, you know, I nearly went down the road of my mum because of things I'd seen and, you know, past traumas and whatever. I lost a baby in pandemic. That was 2020. And that was really hard because the very things that made my mum drink is the very thing that happened to me in pandemic. I never lost my kids. So before, prior to this, I told you that my mum lost two daughters, which were my sisters. So obviously that's the reason why my mum became very dependent on alcohol because of sleep deprivation and thinking about her children. And obviously through the years it became a habit, it became addictive and stuff like that. So, going through that as a young girl, growing up in Birmingham, growing up, I had to hide a lot of stuff. I couldn't really talk about a lot of stuff, so I tended to keep things in. But now I'm older and I've been through certain things and I've seen what people have been through in life. Like my mum's life was worse than mine, so I have the compassion and the empathy for her now because I understand. Now I've got my own children, I understand a lot of stuff. I've got two boys, one's 4, one's 22, and they're thriving. And obviously I'm not trying to make the same mistakes that my mum made, and I call them mistakes because she was young when she had me, and well, not that young, in her 20s, but young, already had a daughter that was actually handicapped because she caught meningitis when she was about say about 2. And then
Yeah.
obviously she couldn't walk, she was non-verbal, couldn't do anything for herself. So my mum had that at the age of like 19 years old. Them things are stressed. Then she had me, then she had her next daughter. Her next daughter died of like cut death, you'd say. But
Oh,
we
oh,
didn't,
damn.
in them
Wow.
times they didn't really know about them things. So, and in the culture that we're in, it wasn't really anything that she had time to grieve or get over or
Mm.
address her
Wow.
symptoms, her mental health, her sorrow, her blaming herself. All of these emotions go around and they weren't addressed. So I'm very grateful that in these times there's therapy, there's mental health, there's places you can go to get rid of the trauma, because if we don't get rid of past traumas and try to sort it, then going forward it's not gonna help our lives, and then what it's doing is carrying it on to the next generation, and we don't want that. We want to break the generational curse.
Absolutely, that is awesome, and thank you for sharing that because a lot of people suffer with mental illness, but a lot of people, one of the thing, right, trying to sweep it under the rugs and trying to live in denial, like hey, I'm perfectly fine, like I'm just going through a phase in life. But you know what, mental illness is a very, 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 very serious thing. So before we move on to the music, if you can share with our listeners, right, because a lot of time we see the artists on screen, we're the artists, but you know what? We don't know the struggle of the artist. So you are saying to us right now, you have struggled um, with mental illness at some point in time in life. What I would like to ask you right now, Claire Angel, how did you able to overcome or able to get yourself together dealing with mental illness?
I think that my kids were a big thing for me, and obviously the Almighty, because He's got me through. Because the first thing is, all right, then you have a problem, you need to sort it out. Sometimes you don't even know what's happening with you, but seeing my sons and seeing my mum, because my mum has been sober like 5 years now, so she's doing really, really well for the first time in so many years. It just made me feel like, you know what, certain incidents have happened in my life where my behavior is affecting people, and I don't want to be portrayed as that. And these are things that go on behind closed doors, because obviously this is probably the first time I'll be revealing certain things on an interview, because you just get on with it. And the only reason why I'm talking about these things is because it's not for likes or for people, it's to bring awareness so people know that they're not the only ones going through it. And just because we're artists, some of the artists, they have probably the worst mental health, you know what I mean? And there's nobody for them to go to or talk to, or, so I'm just here to spread the awareness that you're not alone.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So before we touch on the music as well, too, prior you becoming a musician, what were your aspiration in life? What is it that you always want to be in life?
Well, when I was a young girl, I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to try cases, but then I didn't want to be on the side where you know that the person's guilty and you still have to fight their case. Certain cases I wouldn't be able to take, so I thought I'm not going to be a lawyer. And
So
I've
you didn't
always
want to be
wanted
a
to be a
criminal
singer.
defense
Yeah,
attorney.
I can't do all of that. No, 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 no. because if there's evidence that you've done certain things with kids or I won't be defending you. You know what I mean? So I thought you better. I know there's other
You
routes.
stand for the truth.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, so I've always wanted to do something in music, but probably when I became about 18, that's when I started to realize that, oh, you can make money in music and you can, do shows and get paid and things like that. And yeah.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So let's get to the music right now. Awesome. Um, where it all started. As Claire Angel, as an artist, we heard that in the beginning of the interview, you said your daddy was a sound man and stuff like that. So I reckon it all started from your dad, right?
Yeah.
Um, Let us know. Tell us where it all started and the first time that Claire Angel actually performed on stage at a birthday party, at anything, wherever you perform. Where in London? What was that moment like?
So when I was younger, my mum was the one that built up my confidence because everywhere we used to go, if it was a wedding, a funeral, a christening, a little party, my daughter can sing, my daughter can sing, she's gonna sing for you tonight. Always offering my services, and I used to really dislike it. But I became more confident. So when I was like from 3 years old, I was reciting songs from Michael Jackson. I loved Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson was the thing, you know what I mean? Like I loved him. I had everything for him. I had curtains, I had mirrors, I had toys. I was just fanatically mad about Michael Jackson. So I used to sing his songs. I used to sing Whitney Houston songs. I used to listen to artists like Roberta Flack and Aretha Franklin and artists like that, even not knowing that, I was building my talent. And then obviously my dad introduced me to reggae and dancehall when I was probably I'd say about 5, 6. And my favourite reggae and dancehall artists till this day are like Bounty Killer, Luciano, because when I was going through some stuff in my life, he was one of the artists that I used to listen to that Messenger album over and over again,
Great,
and it's
great.
got
Yes,
some,
indeed. Yes, a big, big album,
yes,
man.
man, some very spiritual. And I was only a young girl, and I just seen him in Jamaica the other day, and we had a little session in the studio, and it was absolutely awesome. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
amazing.
how I started to develop my love for music. However, when I went to school now, I started to be in the presentation evenings. I took music. So I was in the music classes. And obviously, because of my voice, I kind of dominated it. So I was always in the plays and always first up to sing for the school at the end of the year and things like that. And I think those things harm my craft. I used to work for some people called Humor Records, African. He was the first person to put me in a studio, like when I was like 13, 14, 15, those ages. And then I wrote my first song when I was I'd say about 17. And it was something like, chill out, sit back, relax, and just get to it. And I'm listening to it now thinking that sounds ancient. But yeah, it was something like that. That was when I was like, what, about 13, 14, no, about 17. And then obviously now I met up with some people in England, an artist called Tenor Star and some production called Stingray. And that's when I started to release songs. My first major show when I was about 18 was with the Mighty Diamonds and with Marcia Griffiths. Big, big
Awesome.
show.
Wow.
I was petrified. I was thinking, oh my God, I hardly even know who these artists are, much less this little baby girl is on the stage. But I really done well. And then from after that now, I started to build up my name. By the way, my name, Claire Angel, is actually my real name. My middle name is Angel. So I think from birth, I
So
was
it's
supposed to be.
authentic. You use your government name as your stage name.
Yes, yes. Not my last name, but yeah, it's it's it's
Yeah, I
it's
got it. I
great.
got it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice. My mum said she called me Angel because I look like an angel, and Claire because I look clear when I was born, like I look
That's
white,
it. That's
kind of
what's
thing.
up.
Yeah.
That's
So
what's
when I left school, I went to college. I did law, sociology, English, and maths. But I ended up dropping out because I was dealing with my mom and dealing with a lot of stuff. So I ended up dropping out of college. But then I went back in 2011. And obviously, when I left school, I was going through so much. But I came out with 9 GCSEs, which was excellent.
oh, beautiful. Congrats,
Yeah,
man.
man, that was great for me because the way I struggled through school, sleep and getting there on time and things like that, it wasn't because I was lazy. It's just because of circumstances at home. So certain
Right,
times I was
right. The
tired, blah, blah, blah.
responsibility was great.
Yeah. So school was there, but you know, I had to work around it. So yeah, then I
All
just
right.
started getting shows. Yeah,
Right. So you perform with Marcia Griffith, etc. and whatnot. So I reckon definitely that was a great moment for you. Um,
definitely.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Where in London, sorry, in the United Kingdom, like some major event, major place that you have performed?
So I've performed for Chronics. That was, I think, 2021 or 22, something like that. I've done a Chronic show in Birmingham twice. I've done numerous shows: Berry's Hammond, Remain Virgo, Taurus Riley.
Oh,
Um,
damn.
I don't really Lukey D, Singing Melody, um, Marcia Griffiths, Christopher Ellis, who else? Freddie McGregor, Big
Wow, wow,
U's,
wow. That's great, man.
Raw, you Roy, Little John, Harry Toddler. The list just goes on. I'm not bragging and boasting, guys, but the list just
No, man,
goes on.
that's it, man. Wow, that's truly amazing. So currently at the moment, do you have like any album out at the moment, or
So I'm glad we've come to that. Big up the great King Jammies. I have the privilege and the honor to be releasing the album this year, all courtesy of the great King Jammies. Big up Jack Rubin as well. This is my team, and yeah, we're working on this album. It's nearly finished. It's sounding absolutely brilliant, and yeah, we're going to be taking it to the world soon. But I have songs out at the moment. If you check out my iTunes, my Apple, my Spotify, I have a new track called Always. And I also decided that I was going to put a little thing on the WYFL rhythm called
that's
Champion.
it, girl. That's it.
Yes, DJ Mark. Yes,
That's it.
man.
That's I'm looking forward for that, man.
Yes, man. The album should be good.
But let's get back to the music right now, Claire Angel. We all know it is not always hunky dory, especially for a female, to get into this male dominated industry. Um, Tell us some of your experience as a female trying to put your foot in the door.
So obviously it's really hard for the female because you have to contend with a lot of predatorial behaviors in the music industry. But if you align yourself a certain way, then hopefully you can get through. But yeah, I've had loads of scenarios where I've come to do music, like I haven't come to look anybody or be in a relationship with nobody. I just don't want to do music, but it's like they have something else on their mind. So yeah, sometimes as a female, you're frightened for that studio. So when I go to the studio, I don't wear no batty riders with me ass sticking out and that, and then, no cleavage ain't showing and that, because obviously I want to look appropriate because, men are men, if you're looking sexy to come to the studio. I'm not saying you mustn't look good, but there's appropriate wear. If you're going to
Uh,
church, you're not going to wear a pair of batty riders, are you? You're going to
True,
dress
true,
appropriately.
true.
So when you go to studio, you know there is men, sometimes some hungry men too. You have to dress appropriately. You have to dress appropriately. So that's one of my things that I try to avoid. Because as I told you, I grew up as a tomboy. So there's certain things I don't ramp with. When it comes to music and pleasure, I don't really like to mix it. So yeah, the women, we've been through a lot, but we stand firm. And just know, say, the man comes out of a woman. We are the mother of the civilization. So we're supposed to get enough respect.
That's it. That's it. That's it, sister. That is it. All right. Um, over the years, a lot of people say the music, our music, reggae music, dancehall music, it is changing. The music is not the same. Authentic dancehall, authentic reggae as it used to be. What do you say, Claire Angel, returning the music that been produced today?
Well, in terms of reggae music, my album sounds beautiful. It sounds authentic enough that it's on authentic rhythms. But how do you expect something to remain the same? We're
Mm,
evolving. the human started off as a Neanderthal or whatever, and he evolved into a human being, if that's what we believe. So things have to evolve. A baby's born. By the time you look, he's 4. By the time you look, he's 20. You know what I
Right.
mean? And
Right.
the generation now, they're on their phones, their tablets, TikTok. They're savvy. Whereas 20 years ago, we had a phone, we had a brick. We didn't have visuals, things like that. You had your TV at home, and that's what you watch. You didn't walk around. I had a Walkman. Remember Walkmans with
Walk.
tapes
Yeah.
and
Yes,
cassettes?
certainly.
That's what I'm
Hmm.
saying. And now we've moved from that to CD, from vinyl to MP3 to CDs to MP3. And it's the same with reggae, the same with dancehall. You gotta have fusions because there's different people who love the genre. There's different people who've got a different flavor, a different take, and they want to mix it together. Now, in terms of authenticity, if you notice in the reggae music, there's a certain amount of musicians that have been there for decades. They're the ones who were doing the music. They're the ones who were the musicians of that time. And now, even now, when you see the stage shows and you see certain things, they're there. But now technology, people are getting older and technology is getting faster. You got AI now. So some people think that they don't even need a musician to build a whole
Mm.
song. But to me, the authenticity of the bassy and the drummer, I like that. You know what I mean? But I don't have a problem having a song that's made from AI, if you get what I mean. Because sometimes we haven't got the money, the budget, the time to get musicians together to do these things. So I don't shun it, but I feel like if the elders don't pass the baton to the young people, remember we're the ones who are gonna carry it on. The ones
Mm.
after me, we have to keep carrying it on, carrying it on. And if it's getting stopped and stuck here,
Hold on, hold on, hold on. You said something interesting. If the elders don't pass the baton to the younger generation, correct? Yeah, that's what you just said.
yeah.
But I'll tell you this right now. I've talked to a lot of icons in the business who've been around a long, long time, and one of the things they say, you know what? The young, the young artists, them not listen. They don't respect them. How do you explain that?
I agree. I agree because paying homage to the artist, that's something. If you watch all of my performances, most of them, I pay homage. So I have a song for Johnny Osborne, which is Ja Promise. I did that about 10 years ago. That was to pay homage. Last year, I dropped a song called Hurting Inside, written by Bob Marley, but done by
Mhm.
Marcia Griffiths for her 60th Diamond Jubilee, paying homage again. Stealing Love, I've done that back as a cover for Miss Carleen Davis, paying homage again. So we have to pay homage to where we're coming from, because at the end of the day, what used to happen with the elder artists, they never used to make as much money as they should be making it. And then a young artist that is privy
Absolutely
to their
true.
music
Absolutely true.
will now, you know what, I'm going to sample Big Papa's thing. And they sample it now. And that makes the artist get back all of the riches that they lost through the years. So at the end of the day, I get that. That's a really good point. That the elders don't feel like they want to pass us the baton, because they feel like if they pass us the baton, it's going to go in disrepute. But Claire Angel is one of the artists that if you leave the legacy in her hands, she's not going to bring it to disrepute. She's not going to bring it down no alleyway, around one back corner, around one side road. No, we're going to put it out there and administer to the people, because reggae music to me is a movement. That's why I watch a lot of documentaries. I watch a lot of old artists, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, all of these artists I watch because they had a story. I will agree that most of the songs now, they haven't really got nothing that they're fighting for. Like
Mm.
reggae music back in those times was fighting for a cause. The Buja Bantons, the Bob Marleys, the Peter Toshes, the Jacob Millers. You listen to their music, even dancehall. The Super Cats and all of these artists. The producers, the King Tubbies, the Jammies. They were all fighting for a cause. Now we're not really fighting for a cause in music, because music is the radio for the people. Then so if the people don't know what's going on, they can't gravitate to it. So elders, please pass the baton over here to me. Me we take it and preserve it.
So interesting. Claire Angel, do you think reggae music or dancehall music have the respect what it should have?
No, no, no. Of course it hasn't. He wouldn't. It hasn't. And I don't know if it's us that we need to put our thing in order or what, but it should be getting high respect. Like there's certain artists complaining that when they go over to Europe, they no one pay them a certain money and rare. But then I understand that from pandemic, from COVID, the industry is kind of a bit funny. Hospitality, the music, it's a bit funny at the moment. So the numbers they were getting, they were slowing down for a bit. Now you got things like Reggae Land where the numbers are huge now because the people have come out of that mode now. Everybody's getting back to normal and everybody wants to be out. You know what I mean? So I
Mm,
just feel like we need to always be respect. You need to respect the artists. They're publishing their rights, their things. They need to be getting it. You know what I mean? Artists from Jamaica or in reggae shouldn't be passing away and you're having to put up a GoFund for them because they've got no money, because they can't bury themselves, and they've been in music 30, 40 years now. We don't want that to happen. You
interesting.
know, we got to sort out the business side because it's called the music business for a reason. So the business is the most important thing to
Thank
sort
you.
out.
Interested you're going right there. So let's look at something called copyright. Let's look at this whole copyright thing because and I know copyright is a very very serious thing, and one of the problem I would say, a lot of our artists want to make the money, but you say something just now, business, but they don't really understand the business aspect of the industry. Tell us a little bit more about that, and in terms of owning your master and stuff like that for your music.
So I think
How important it is?
back in the day, obviously a lot of deals were made because reggae music and dancehall music was out there and it was getting endorsed and probably they didn't even know the way how to go, but artists got deals, signed deals, and they weren't the right deals. They lost their publishing. So know this as an artist. Your publishing is the most important thing as an artist. That is your writing, that is your publishing, that is your pension. So if you write a song and you sell some of your publishing or you sell all of your publishing, or all right, example, they say, Claire, I love that song, I'm going to give you 50 grand for the song, no more money for that. They release a song, 10 years later the song's still making money, 20 years later the song's still making money, but you not get no more money, you just get the dead 50,000. You understand? And then you're gonna be crying. But I'm not gonna go on like these things happened and they were just blind to it. There were certain things why certain artists got them raw deals, education, not being aware of the business. The producers weren't even aware of the business like that. And a bit of robbins went on from the bigger heads. You understand? And it's all out there it's not alleged, guys, it's all out there for you for Google
Absolutely, you're
watch
right.
it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And if you read up your publishing, so yeah, your publishing is the most perfectest thing to have. However, if a record company says to you, Claire, I'm gonna give you 2 million to boss ya, that means when I put all of this, I pump all of this into you. I'm gonna give you 2 million, and 2 million's woolly per money when you got no awareness, when you're in poverty, when you're poor.
Exactly.
You understand? Some people are gonna take it, but some people are gonna think, you know what, I'm not. Prime example, the two tennis girls. One of the girls was gonna play for Wimbledon, and night came to her before she'd even played. They'd never seen her play before, and they said to her, "Here, what? We're gonna sign you for 1 million right now. Sign it." She said, "No, I'm not signing it," because she felt bad that you haven't even seen me play. How do you know I'm good? So she didn't sign it. She played. She won. And then it was 10 million they were offering her next. So you have to hold out, mate. You have to
Thank
hold
you.
out. You
Thank
know what I
you.
mean? But if somebody's going to offer you a life changing event and they say, all right, then I want two songs, I'm going to take all your publishing, but you're going to boss. Why? It's a hard situation. I've never been in that situation. But if I was in that situation,
I have seen it. I have seen it.
I don't know what I'd do.
So technically, a lot of artists, they don't educate themselves about the industry, about the ins and out of the business and stuff like that. As 50 Cent said, You don't gotta worry about the guy down the street to rob you. You should worry about the guy gonna dress up in suit and tie, the briefcase, and walk into the office and make you sign deals. And then when he walks
And this
through
is
that
why
door,
artists are
he scratch your
self-efficient
head.
now. Artists are more self-efficient now, doing things themselves. So when a company does come to you, obviously, you know, and I don't see why we can't just work. You've got a product, you want to exploit it, let's work. You know what I mean? Let's fair, 50-50 fair, whatever it's supposed to be, it's to be. But when you're getting a lot of money, that's why record companies don't really pump money into artists anymore, because they were losing revenue. And you know, some of these artists, they don't even really know how to market. So I like to be independent but work with who I'm working with. You know what I mean? So I've never been signed, but when I do get signed, it will be to the people like King Jammies. That's who I'll be signing to, because I know that over there I'm gonna be protected. You know what I mean?
So all your recordings, you do all your recordings independently, or
Well, some of them are independent, and then some of them are for producers. But most of my stuff is my stuff.
quite interested. So, um, where persons can find your music on what platforms?
So I'm on Instagram as Claire Angel Music. I'm on TikTok as Claire Angel Music. I'm on Spotify, Claire Angel, and all downloadable websites. It's just Claire Angel. YouTube, Claire Angel Music. And you can find me, my daddy. And let me spell it for you. CLAIREANGEL. Music.
Claire Angel Music. And you know what, Claire Angel? Definitely let's get into some music right now.
Yes.
I tell you people, this is the voice of Claire Angel out to the UK.
You know it's better up to the level representing for you people.
I tell the people, Claire Angel, check out the artists, people, check out the Deezer Music, Spotify, Apple Music.
Every day, never turn around or notice it. One day I hope to get your attention. So long I've been feeling the tension. Sometimes I feel ashamed, don't even know your name, but that's all gonna change. Trying to tell you what's deep in my heart. When you even take that chance, my life you live is too short. Let me never play my part. But I'm afraid for your growth, just want to get me know. I'm in love with a man that I hardly know. The blessings are real and emotions are true. I'm working to get you, that's for sure. Seen you last week in the shopping town, laughing with your friends and fooling around. The jeans that you tried on fit so well. Then you made a stumble and your shirt fell. Oh baby, I picked it up. It's an opportunity, me say me now it's up. Call it spiritual or call it luck. Situation crazy, but me now give up. My heart.
I tell you people, check out this artist, people, check her out. Live right now with Truly King Rocco HD. What is a big shout out to everybody locked in all across the world right now on the World Wide Web at www.unitedvisionconnect.org.
I'm working to get you, that's for sure. La 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 la. I really wanna be your girl. La 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 la. Oh, I love you, rock your world, baby. La 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 la. I really wanna be your girl, baby. La 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 la. Come over, baby, just drop it on time. In my heart, ready to take that chance. Yeah, I believe it's no shot. So me I go
yourself, Lady Anna. Locked it out in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, Kalisha, see you down there in Kingston, Jamaica.
I really wanna be
Toronto, Canada, what's going on? Now we're listening out in Jamaica, Queens.
in my heart.
London, Birmingham, England. Orlando, Florida. Riverside, California, what's going on? Panama City.
I'm in love with a man that I had it.
How do people y'all listen to the voice of Clear Angel out to Birmingham, England?
That's for sure.
What is a big shout out to the champion down in Kingston, Jamaica, locked in. Yes, indeed, Angel. Tell us what the men's behind this song, man.
Oh gosh. We got champion boss as well. I'm a virgin lucky in. Yeah.
That's it. But Jenna, that man.
So basically, this song is a bit naughty. It's a bit feisty because traditionally, man's supposed to look woman. But me see this man every day, and I just feel like there's gonna be a chemistry between us if we buck. So
Right.
I see him every day, and one day me buck him somewhere, and then I just made my move. And I said, I'm gonna get you, you know. I'm gonna get you. I gotta see if there's some kind of chemistry. Because the way I feel when I look at you, I need you in my life. So yeah, it's the story so far. So there's gonna be a part 2 because the people want to know if I got the man or not, or he told me, "Me not like you, me don't know you. Go away." You know, he could have told me that, innit? But we'll see. But it's time to tell you what's deep in my heart. Ready if you go take that chance. Yes.
All right, let's get into this next one here right now.
I am the angel.
Clear Angel.
There'll be no strings to bind your hand. Not if my love can't bind yours. There's no need to take a stand.
Angel of the morning.
I see no reason to be home.
Reggae dancing artists out of Birmingham, England, people. You gotta check it out. You gotta check her out. Check on Apple Music, Decent Music.
Angel of the morning, angel. Just kiss my cheek before you leave me, baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Then slowly turn away from me. Maybe the sunlight will beat him, and it don't matter anyhow. If morning echoes say we've seen, well, it was what I wanted now. And if we're victims of the night, I won't be blinded by your light. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just kiss my cheek before you leave me, baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Then slowly turn away. I won't beg you to stay with me.
I'll tell people it's all about the vibes running your number one station, the Friday Night Vibes, King Rocco, AG, alongside Clear Angel out of Birmingham, England.
Of the day.
Y'all can definitely check her out on YouTube, Decent Music, Apple Music, and Spotify.
Baby, just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just kiss my cheek before you leave me, baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. And slowly turn away from me.
Yep. I like that cover version, man. Tell us what
Call me
that is.
angel of the night right now.
Tell us about there. I love that.
So that song's a cover, obviously. I was told to do it by the great BBC from the Gay Lads, and yeah, he said, "You're an angel, man. If you have a introduction song for come on the stage," and I thought, "Oh, this is a bit cliche, innit? But it's a beautiful song, beautiful." And I voiced that like about 15 years ago now.
Awesome. All right, let's get into the next track.
Hear me now, from the voices, I am team representing, aka Slim Ras, aka
Say me.
representing. Hear me now, man. You don't know, I'm saying UBC Radio.
That's not me. That's
That one is that yours? Oh, I see that in your folder. Ooh, oh my golly.
my folder.
My golly. Let me see that shit. I see that.
No, sir, I must hear
got the music earlier. I see that in your files. Oh,
I'm
come on.
sure, sir, I know my files.
Maybe I'll be yours. Let me see.
Judge.
Story so far.
Me send you the EPK, innit?
Yeah. I saw. I got it. Let me see. Love is all I bring. Let's see this one. Love is all I bring. Love is all I bring. You know that's what King Rocco HG bring. Love. You know we love because God is love and it's all about love we're dealing with.
Love is all I bring. From the beginning, been singing. Never let them get you down, no way. Love comes from within. Forget the clinging, try living in perfect harmony. Love is all I bring. From the beginning, been singing. Never let them get you down, no way. Love comes from within. Forget the clinging, try living in perfect harmony. Look into my eyes, can you see my size? I identify the devil in disguise. Pollute the world with your deceit and lies. But when I don't make them see we cry, it's a shame. But don't they wrong road and who you want to play? It's a shame.
Love is all I bring, Clear Angel.
For it's not the day I bring.
You know, the love we deal with, we don't deal with no H, you know what I'm saying?
From within, forget the clinging, try living in your love. Love is all I bring. From the beginning, been singing. Never let them get you down, no way. Love comes from within, forget the clinging, try living in your perfect harmony. Boy. Love is all I bring, yeah. Boy. Love is all I bring. Fire, now go take it higher. The killing and we sister, the slaying and we brother, them a liar. But the more side take we higher. Loving and we are, that's all that is required. I bring, from the beginning, we singing. Never let them get you down, that's what I within. Forget
The voices of Clear Angel out of Birmingham, UK.
love is all I bring. From the beginning, been singing. Never let them get you down, no way. That's what I'm within. Forget the clinging, try living in perfect harmony. Love is all I bring. From the beginning, been singing. Never let them get you down, no way. Love comes from within. Forget the clinging, try living in harmony. Love is all I bring. From the beginning, been singing. Never let them get you down, no way. Love comes from within. Forget the clinging, try living in perfect harmony. Love is all I bring. From the beginning, been singing. Never let them get you down, no way. Love comes from within.
Yes, indeed. Love is all what we bring. You see, you holy for love in your heart, man. Wow, go on.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. That song there, I did that song in Spain for a sound called Thunderclap Sound. And yeah, they're full of love, man. That is all I bring every time.
Alright, so we got I'm Earthing Inside. That's quite interesting. I'm Earthing Inside. Let's play this one here right now. I am Earthing Inside, Clear Angel.
Remember happy time, yeah.
I tell people, check out this audio, check out, and these are music, Apple Music, Spotify. Out to Birmingham, England. Turn it up. Hey, 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 hey. Locked into UVC Radio, the sound of Pisces, the Get Up King Rocco AG, broadcasting live out of Manhattan, New York. What is a special good evening to all? This is over there in Flatbush in Jamaica, Queens, Bronx, New York. The tri-state area, New York, Jersey, Connecticut.
For happiness.
Hey!
If you don't come running looking, yeah, for happiness. I've done you no wrong. Oh, yeah, I've done you no wrong. Let me tell you, yeah, reveal yourself to me. Oh, I'm hurting inside. I feel the leaving. I'm hurting inside. I miss you from my love. Been together like school children. Then you hurt me just in vain. Oh Lord, I'm your little child. Happiness, come back around. And if you don't come running looking, yeah, for happiness. And if you don't come running looking, yeah, for happiness. Oh, 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 I've done you no wrong. No, 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 I've done you no wrong. Please reveal yourself to me. Oh,
Real authentic reggae music.
inside.
Listen to those beautiful vocals to tell your people.
Hurting.
Clear Angel out to Birmingham, UK.
I'm hurting inside.
Sometimes we carry only Pala inside, you know what I'm saying, people?
Hurting inside.
That's the who feels it knows it. But we put God first, you know what I mean? Yes, indeed. Hey, Angel, tell us about this one, man. I'm hurting inside.
So this is all courtesy of King Jammy's. It was a paying homage to Marcia Griffiths for her 60th Diamond Jubilee. Yeah. So yeah, it's a song that she sang and made it famous. Bob Marley wrote it and the Wailers. So yeah, it's a big song. I love it, I love it, I love it.
Yeah. We have Job Promise and make sure because I don't know how come that track kind of slip in there while I go off one of your stuff. All right. Job Promise. Let's get into this one here right now. Clear Angel. Clear Angel, Job Promise.
Just like the truth, manifest itself. A man was made out of love. Forever be two young brothers true. For respect is overdue. How could I
Listen up, listen up, listen up.
Ain't gonna break my promise to Jaja. Ain't gonna break my promise to Eve.
Angels on it on the job, promise.
Or respect is overdue. How could I be ungrateful after all the things that have done? Jaja, ain't gonna break my promise to Jaja. I ain't gonna break my promise to Eve. I ain't gonna break my promise to Jaja, Jaja. I ain't gonna break, ain't gonna break, ain't gonna break. Oh, 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 oh.
What's a special good night? Over this is down here in St. Lucia.
The sky.
Sakafet.
Oh, how the moonlight glows.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Trinidad and Tobago. We see ya. Guyana.
In the sky.
Kingston, Jamaica, we see ya.
Love the starlight so.
St. Kitts and Nevis, we see ya. We see you guys locked in right in Dominica.
After all the things that has done, Jaja, ain't gonna break my promise to Jaja. I ain't gonna break.
I think y'all check out Clear Angel on YouTube, Spotify, Deezer Music, Apple Music, and all of the music platform. All of y'all go check her out, alright?
I ain't gonna break, ain't gonna break, ain't gonna break. Oh, oh, oh. Ain't gonna break my promise to Jaja.
Big up all our listeners down in Orlando, Florida, and Miami. A-Town, we see ya.
I ain't gonna break my promise to Jaja. I ain't gonna break my promise. He gave the moon to brighten up the night. Oh, how the moon.
Yes, indeed. Big song, Angel. Big song. Tell us about this one.
So that's paying homage to the great Johnny Osborne.
Oh, wow.
Big up yourself. Yes, man. I want a few classic.
Wow.
Yes, man. So that's just, ja promise. Big tune. Big tune.
Yeah.
Anywhere I sing that tune, it always flattens the place. Because it's, it's just like Truth and Rights. That's one of his next big songs. So big up yourself. Anyway, you stand up, Mr. Johnny Osborne. Sir.
Big song. All right. Next one, She's a Diamond. Let's get into this one. Yes, indeed, ladies. Big up yourself, all right? No, you're a diamond. You're shining bright. Here. Clear Angel. She a diamond. Look at yourself in the mirror, ladies. Look at yourself in the mirror, so you're pretty. Hey.
You know it's best of kids to the level representing for UBC Radio. King Rocco, play a big tune.
If
I tell you, she talented. I tell you, people, she can DJ and she can sing, right? Check her out, people. Clear Angel. She's a diamond. Shine, lady, shine, shine. Yes, indeed. I tell you, people, Clear Angel out in the UK, Birmingham, UK, to be exact. I tell you, people. She a diamond. Talk to us.
You look like the one, the sweet, yo. You like the one there.
Yeah. Look, all the shoes are good, man. But you see the sheer diamond thing. Is that you're singing and also you're DJing on the beat, man. I love it. I love it.
Okay, well, that was for my mum. That was written for my mummy Sandra. Big up yourself, mummy Sandra. Yeah, man, she had diamond, but she tried that rough road. I always have me back. She show me the road code. Me now gonna lie, man. Forever I will adore the strength in my mother for the fight she endure. That is it. So go buy the song, them, you know, guys.
Wow. Say that one more time. I missed that.
I'm saying go and buy the song, guys. It's all about mommy. We love our mommy. You get me? Big up mommy. Big up to the moms who have passed away. This song is for you guys, man. The strength of a mother. And it's about my mother and about all mothers.
Yeah, you know, definitely that song there definitely could. That's a good Mother's Day song, man.
Yep, that's when I dropped it as well. It dropped 2 years ago on Mother's Day.
All right, so let me see. Why I'm alive, Clear Angel. Let me get this one in. All right. Oh, I tell you, people, listen up. Where's the life over death, right? You know, most people only appreciate you when you're dead. You know, so we live in a dead era society. Give people the flowers when they're alive. Let's take it from the top right now. Clear Angel. I tell you, people, Clear Angel. Dancehall reggae artist out to Birmingham, England. Check out the Easy Music, Apple Music, Spotify. Go and buy the music, I tell you, people. Go and buy it. Support the artists. Learn to appreciate life, appreciate people, you know what I'm saying?
Right now I'm in the fire. Time waits when no one so don't hesitate and life waits forever loving and we not take no break. And if you ever fall out with your loved one, make sure we get it up before they see it done. By tomorrow is not promise to love one. If you agree me while you sing, wait me in life while I'm alive. No matter where you take me, say me up.
Tell somebody you love them right now. Tell somebody.
Like the word I yesterday, but not today. John won't like set away. I'm a sister when me power with from way back when. It green fit when I see her again. Wish I could have told ya everything you meant to me. Love with
You know, only by time in our life, sometimes we preach so much hate. I tell you people, damn. The world is so dark and so much hate right now. Let us preach more love and preach more life.
no matter where you see me, take you say me have a vibe. Let me see it all the while. So it's right now, no matter I. Break me in life while I'm alive. No matter where you see me, let me say me have a vibe. Let me see it all the while. Let me flow as right now, I'm in the side. Show them love, respect, and condolences. When you pass and gone, it's just memories. Unity and reading people are reminisce. Long time you never see a gathering like this. Love me now, so play your heart. Only we can make it without a doubt. Love me now.
Yeah, we got a few minutes or so remaining, alright?
Surely we can make it without a doubt. Waiting in life while I'm alive. No matter where you see me, let me say me have a vibe. Let me see you how to vibe. Let me flow as right now, no matter I. Waiting in life while I'm alive. No matter where you see me, let me say me have a vibe. Let me see you how to
Let's show some love today. Let's show some love today, y'all.
vibe.
Appreciate people in your life.
No matter where you see me, let me say me have a vibe. Let me see you how to vibe. Let me flow as right now, no matter I. Waiting in life while I'm alive.
Give people the flowers.
Let me have a vibe. Let me see you.
Boy, a big one, Angel. Big one. Big one.
Yeah, man, just, you know, I used to sing at a lot of funerals and see the heartbreak and the turmoil with some families who they never sorted out what they needed to sort out with their family member. Sometimes because they're near us, we just think that, yeah, them dead there, so they're always going to be there. But remember that nothing lasts forever, so we have to give people their flowers now in life. And big up Jack Rubin on this one. He co-wrote this song with me, and it's on a Peckins label. And yeah, it's just giving people their flowers. Everybody will forget them flowers and them just desserts and them jewels. Give them what's due to Caesar.
Do it to Caesar. Well, you know what? Before we wrap up, I know you'll be waiting on this one. I can tell possibly you'll be waiting on this one I'm about to play right now. Let's get into this right now.
You know it's clear.
I tell you people, clear Angel. Run them kid people. Run them, we say run them.
Hey, now, I'm in the voices. I am team presenting, aka Sliveras, aka Actress, representing Even a Man. Don't you know, say UBC Radio.
And I'm king, and I control the mind of the young innocent. We are go burn them out, yeah. We are go talk it loud and proud, yeah. We see them from afar, them a come with them car, and them now put them most like in a them heart. We are go burn them out.
We are go burn them out.
Loud and proud, yeah. Watch it. I'll be run the wicked away.
wicked away, I tell your people.
Now go make them come right we in a life. Yes, we face the struggles and we make the sacrifice. Take care of my picnic and me nurture him right. In a this crazy world you have to try to survive. Even though the system a beat we have to try overcome it, beat me. Peace, treaty, love and unity. I mean your chant, yes we have to run them way.
Remember, people, check out the artists, people. These the music, Apple Music and Spotify. Go support the artists, purchase the song, people. Buy it, buy it, buy it.
When them come, with them hate, and them folly, and them sing, and them control their mind, and the young in a set, we are going
Yeah, they don't know keeping it real and righteous, you know. I'm Mikey General, big up the one and only. King Rocco HD, they don't know. But the best in reggae music. Attack fire blaze. Come close.
I tell you, people run the wicked away. We don't like wicked people. We don't deal with wicked people. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Angel, tell us what Mesby and our style, man.
Yeah, man, all courtesy of Buzzwhack Records. You don't know, we don't like wickedness in our cipher, so we have to eat them up and run them away with our psalms and, you know, bring it back.
Run them! Fund them! Yes. I think we got one more track. We're going to definitely play that before we leave. Before we wrap up, there's any artist out there, I mean, you would like to do a collaboration with right now? Like, who's that artist?
Queen Ifrica, Etana, Luciana, Rashilo, Spragga Benz, Berry Salmon, Romain Vego. Alright, let me stop now.
Wow.
That are me and 10. Yeah?
Wow. You got him in numbers,
Queen
man.
Amiga, bad artist.
From Trinidad.
Yeah, she bad, you know. Really
But hey, you know what? I don't want to say this.
Nobody can tell me off the ear.
Woo. Wow. That's wow. Tell you off the ear, right?
We know each other.
You guys sound so much alike.
Yeah, man, we'd be wicked on the track, trust me. Me and Queen
You guys sound, you know, I've been listening to you and I was like, you know what? Claire Angel sound like somebody, you know, the same passion, the same vibe and energy. Yeah. Queen Omega from Trinidad. Yeah. I think she's based in the UK.
Bad. Yeah, man, she's excellent, man. I've known about her for the last 20 years. She's wicked. Yeah, man, she's going on with
Gotta definitely get her here sometime soon, man. Gotta get her here on the Friday Night Vibe soon. Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's what's up. So, there's anybody out there you would like to big up?
Yeah, I just like to big up my team, big up Jack Rubin, big up King Jammies, big up my mom, big up my son Tajan, big up Karen, big up everybody where just do Marsha, big up yourself, Rassarella, big up Paul, big up the whole of my team and the whole of the people, and especially big up the beautiful fans who support Claire Angel every day. You know, big them up and big up yourself, King Rocco HD. Yeah! You are the man. Big up Champion Boss all the way in Jamaica. Big up Mrs. Charmaine. Big up Jack Scorpio. Big up the whole entourage yard. Big up Beaky Bailey. I have to big up my people at Jamaica, you know, because any of them are listening, I'm going to say, Clear! Or you forget me.
They'll be coming for you, man.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. But big up everybody. Love is love.
And love can always be love. Love can't change.
Never.
Big up definitely the champion, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that make this interview possible. So, you know, big up yourself, my brother. I love you much. And lots of respect to you.
Yes,
So,
man.
Claire Angel, where can we see you within the next 6 months or the next year or so as an artist?
So I'm going to be taking a trip back to Jamaica very soon. I won't tell you when, but you will know. You'll be in the loop. I have some shows coming up.
I'm sure going to know that. I appreciate that.
Going to Belgium on the 5th of April to do some shows in abroad. And then we have a show on the 24th of May, International Sound System Awards. And then I have a show with Luton Fire on the 30th of May in Manchester. So we're quite busy.
Where are some of the places in the world you would say you have gone and performed and the people really gravitate to Claire Angel? You just want to go.
I performed on the Jam Rock cruise. That's the Marley's cruise. That was amazing. Me and Shinehead done a set. Well, he brought me on his stage. That was absolutely amazing. And obviously recording in the Great Waterhouse. You get me? With the great King Jammies. I did Dancehall Thursdays a couple of months ago. That was wicked. We got the whole crew. Only a famous, you don't know, Peter Metro, the whole entourage. And yeah, it's just performing on a boat is weird, but it's really good.
Wow. If a promoter or anyone out there listening to Claire Angel and they would like to book you, what is the best contact and how they can reach out?
Just link me up on my Instagram. And obviously, I've got an EPK that I can send out to people who are interested. But yeah, just link me up on all social medias. I do have an email address. Can I remember it? Sorry, guys. Right, so yeah, just link me up on all just all website, all media. You know, just link me on my Instagram, Facebook, anything like that. Just send me a message, and I will get through to you. The team will get back to you.
Angel, a young artist who want to get into this industry and don't know the ins and outs of this business, what will you say to that person?
I would say to them that we're in a very, very lucky time that, you know, back in the day, you did have your pen and your pencil, and you have one radio, you forgot the library for find out any information. But now we have Google, we have Siri, we have all of these technologies where you can find out anything you want to find out. Now, I can say that in English. Anything you want to find out, 2026, all you have to do is Google or Siri, and you will find out. You want to know the business? Google it. It's there. You got ChatGPT. You got so much things where people can find the knowledge. So I'm not going to tell you it because I could be telling you any rubbish, you know, and we mustn't take what the man downstairs or John Tom tell you. You need to go get a second, research it, see for the truth. So that's all I'd encourage them to do and have confidence in anything you're doing. You know, don't let nobody tell you, say you can't do it. It's going to be hard because if you want good, your nose off a run, that them say. So, yeah.
Wow, one of our listeners in Jamaica saying you sound more like Itana. She sounds authentic of herself. Big up Itana, no love lost. We love
Itana. We love Itana, man. Itana, I'm a
love Itana. Big artist. So you have
Itana. The other day, Jamaica, big artist. But you know, they always will compare you to artists, and it's an honor. You know what I mean? When they say, you sound like Marcia Griffiths. I can't sound like Marcia Griffiths. Marcia Griffiths sounds like Marcia Griffiths. But I know what they mean. It sounds so good. You sound like Marcia Griffiths. You sound so good. You sound like Itana. They always try to compare you, which is brilliant because other artists have been compared in the business as well. So I feel honored. Thank you, guys.
All right, let me play this song. Claire Angel, wind up your waist. That's your song. I'm sure that's yours. Wind up your waist. All right, let's get into this. All right, people. Claire Angel, we want to thank you definitely to come in on the Friday Night Vibes tonight with me. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me.
Vibe, man. Yeah, definitely, sister. Appreciate you, and definitely keep putting in the work, man.
All right, big up yourself, sir. I'm going to send on your jingles very shortly, all right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And you're definitely going to get a copy of this interview. Much love, sister.
Thank you.
Blessings to you.
All
Let's
right,
get it.
bless
Let's
up.
walk on. We'll do this one here right now. Wind up your waist. Clear Angel. I tell you, people, you've been listening to Clear Angel out of Birmingham, UK. It's all about the vibes in number one station, UVC Radio. This is the sound that binds us together. What is a big shout out to the man Chump, champion down in Kingston, Jamaica. Music make you up and up your face. Treat you till you lose control and wind up your waist. Let her love the way you play and come out today. Serious as a judge. Oh Lord, me not gonna get no sleep tonight.
You know it's best of kids to the level represent.
I tell people, check out on Diesel Music, Apple Music, Spotify.
Radio.
You can bubble on this one here, I'm saying.